All you can hear here is birds. How long has it took to get here from the campsite?
About 1 minute.
Cheers, Jezza. Need to pinch some daffodils on the way to my mum's.
Just a little bit for you.
Gracias. Just having a spot of cake before we go for a little mooch around the area. Is it good?
I don't think I'll be walking anywhere after this. So.
Welcome to heaven. How long has it took to get here from the campsite?
About 1 minute. Literally, you go up to where the toilets and the reception are and then start walking through the woods where there's really good tent spots. So if you've got a tent, yeah. And then yeah, you're here. It's just beautiful.
We're currently on the Mordack Trail, right down the estuary, right alongside the estuary that goes down to Barmouth. And I think it starts up near Dolgellau because we were originally looking to buy a house in Dolgellau. Still kind of want it, but the geography doesn't really work for us. And this Mordack Trail goes from the back of the house we were looking at down to Barmouth. And this is making it hard for us not to go for it. We're moving to Wales.
Yeah. I've always preferred the lakes over Wales, but in the last 12 months, I don't know, it's won me over. But this part of Wales, not even like the
South Snowdonia.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So the Mordack Trail, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, is a 9.5 mile route from Dolgellau down to Barmouth, the coast. And it starts near the back of that house that we were looking at. And it pretty much goes down the side of the Mordack estuary right out to sea. It's an absolute peach. It's bloody windy.
It's not raining.
But we'll take it.
Yeah, but
I just hope this wind doesn't get too busy because we're having a fire tonight.
Should we have a beer, babe?
Yes, please.
What do you want? A Hawk's Head or a...
Oh, give us a Hawkston.
Ooh. That's what I meant. Hawkston, not Hawk's Head. Alan's having a Hawk's Head, and guess what I'm having?
A what?
A Hawk's Head.
Hawkston.
Hawkston. And I'm having a Peroni. But not just any Peroni. A red Peroni.
I keep forgetting that we've got a centre cap missing on our front alloy. I think we lost it when we drove through the floods in Scotland. Christmas and New Year. Because I am a fan of cars, I've got myself a Hawkston, and according to the advert that Jeremy Clarkson does himself, it's f***ing good beer, he says.
Yeah, it's f***ing good though.
What is that? The farm beer?
Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson's. Oh, it's windy. I got it from the Motorist near Leeds, the Motorist hub. It's like a cafe for car fans. Ooh. You won't like that.
No.
That's quite a... Yeah, quite a hoppy, beery beer. It's like... I went to Cafe in a Machine last week, was it? Went to Cafe in a Machine down at near Stratford-on-Avon last week, and I had a pint of the Cafe in a Machine beer. Tastes a lot like this. Ooh, that's got a kick, that.
What percentage is it?
4.8%. So it's got a bit of strength to it. Cheers, Jezza. Now that it's beer o'clock, oh, see, as soon as I start talking, the wind just goes, oh, let's ruin his shot. Seeing as though it's beer o'clock, gotta get the fire on. Beer number 2. I don't know. It's a Hawkston Session. You can't really see it on that label. There you can. I don't know whether it's a... Oh yeah, Session Lager. Yeah. Ooh, that's an easy drink. You might prefer that one. It's a lot lighter. I actually think I prefer the standard Hawkston Lager. This is 4%. Premium Cotswold Session Lager. Cheers.
I'm going to give it a go. Smells better than the last one. Yeah, that's nicer than the last one.
I thought it'd be more your style. All you can hear here is birds. Isn't it? Just lots of birds and a little crackling of the wood in the fire. We are currently halfway along the Mordacht Trail, in between Dolgellau and Barmouth, in a campsite called, I think it's pronounced Cefn Coed, Cefncoed. It's a little, I don't know whether it's a farm. I don't think it is a farm. It basically is a little rustic campsite that allows you to feel like you're wild camping, but you're not. You're paying for it. And granted, it's not as cheap as some extremely basic campsites are. It was like 32 quid for a night, but they are part of the Green Campsite Organisation, I think it's called, and you have to pay £12 membership for that a year. So it cost us £44 something for tonight. But I'd pay 80 quid for this, because what day is it? Saturday?
I wouldn't pay 80 quid for this.
Well, maybe exaggerating, but it's worth every penny.
Yeah, it is.
It's Saturday. There's a couple of tent. So the site is predominantly tent pitches, like little secluded tent pitches, and you basically walk through the woods and find a little patch within the woods and set up your tent there. And then it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it's 5 or 6 camper van pitches. It's, if you've got a long wheelbase van or a motorhome, forget it. It's quite limited on access. But our pitch here is quite big, surrounded by woods, and that's it. And you're allowed a campfire.
You can order Thai food. I think it's from the farmhouse, and it gets delivered to your pitch.
I don't know whether he cooks it.
Thai street food.
Yeah.
Or orders it for you.
No, I think they cook it for you and bring it to you.
Nice.
Look at that warm amber light. Okay, what we've got today, what we've got now is the Hawkston IPA. I bought 3 different varieties just to see which one I prefer. The session is good, but I don't think I'd buy it again over the standard Hawkston lager. But I do like an IPA, so it's not like a lot of the modern IPAs. It's a bit more like it's a very orange, deep orange colour. It's just like an old-fashioned ale, really. Just look at the colour of that. It's nice, but tonight I prefer the lager. Luckily I've still got one lager left.
Just want to say thanks for saying hello, Debbie and Glenn, who we bumped into at the Reeg Farm Estate, where they do the bison. Is it bison? Glenn said hello to Alan as he was coming out the toilet. And then we bumped into you as I just bought some cake. Enjoy your week in Wales, and I hope you like Llanberis. And yeah, we're here in the woods getting drunk.
They were from Portsmouth, not Portsmouth. Portsmouth. We came to Snowdonia National Park with the plan to climb up Cadair Idris this morning and then come to this campsite and relax. But unfortunately, because we are lazy beastards, we didn't get up early enough, we didn't pack the van early enough, and we just came here to relax. So we did. I think it was about 4 mile on that Mordack. Is it called Mordack? We did about 4 mile on the Mordack Trail. So we think we've earned our beers and burgers tonight. If we haven't earned them, we're having them anyway. Top tip for you. If you've been to the supermarket and bought crap burgers, but you can't get the wrapper open because you can't be bothered going in the van to get a knife, get yourself a Peroni bottle top.
It has to be Peroni red though.
Yeah, it has to be Peroni. The Hawkston won't do it.
Peroni red.
Oh, sorry, Peroni red. Not Peroni Nizura. Excuse me. And it yeah, cuts open the wrapper nicely. Done. Done. No. Burgers turned out really nice, especially considering they were a Tesco special. A little mention to this fire pit, grill, stove, barbecue thing I've got. Petromax, Atago, whatever it's called. I brought charcoal to cook the burgers over. Didn't bother with them. I just thought, I sod it, I'll light a fire, let the wood burn down and get some nice embers to cook over instead. Cook the burgers over the embers with I had to throw a little bit of wood on to keep the heat going. But then once the burgers are done, take the grill off the top, chuck some more wood on, you've got a fire again. It's a swanky bit of kit. Good morning from paradise. Sounds like we're in the jungle. All you can hear is lots of bird song. There's a dove over there somewhere, and there's a woodpecker on what sounds like a really, really old dead tree, because it just echoes. We had some rain in the night as well. We were lucky When we went to bed, we didn't experience any rain, but everything's a lot greener now. So last night's tea was meant to be burger and chips. The reason why we wanted burger and chips is because you can cook the burgers over the fire. We can cook the chips in our new air fryer. We've got a big old air fryer at home that my mum bought for us a couple of years ago, and we do sausages in it. We probably don't use it to its potential. We decided to get one of these smaller ones for the van. So now and again we can do chips or whatever you do in an air fryer. We couldn't be bothered doing chips last night, so we're having sausages in the air fryer for breakfast this morning. And the reason why we're able to use an air fryer in the van is because someone from All Powers has given us this massive big beast. It's a 2,500 watt power unit, power bank, whatever you call it. All Powers RS 2500. And Sarah's happy because she can plug the kettle into it. The kettle is currently drawing 795 watts, and if you left that kettle drawing that much power, this power bank at 93% would last 2 hours. That's nifty, that, isn't it? We've turned down a lot of these things in the past because we've already got a power bank that does most tasks for us. It's only a small one, and we did say for a while we fancied a bigger one for kettles and electrical appliances, which won't be too regular. I reckon we must have turned down about 20 of these units in the last 12 months. All Powers came along and said, do you want a big massive 2.5 kilowatt thing? It's like, that might actually come in handy. But one major plus point for us why we agreed to, showcase this thing is we're going to use it at van festivals. Our leisure battery is a little bit old, so this, you can actually plug it into your van and charge your van leisure battery. So when we're away for 3 nights without charging, our battery starts dropping to dangerous levels. 2 nights into a festival, we'll plug this into our van and just charge it. You have all the usual stuff like the screen that gives you all the information that you need. It's got the battery level. You can actually hook it up to Bluetooth via an app as well. It shows you the input, so when you're charging it, it shows you how many watts of input, how many watts of output. So when we had the kettle plugged in, then it was like 700 odd watts, 4 3-pin outlets. Got 2 USB-Cs and 4 USB-As. You can also charge this with a solar panel, which they did supply. We forgot it, we left it at home. Round the back, you've got a little door. Your solar inputs here. You've got a breaker reset button in here, and then your kettle lead to plug it into the mains to charge it. I think these ones here are for doubling up. You can add additional battery packs to this to create a monster, basically. One thing that is important, it's got LiFePO4 batteries as well. Don't buy one of these. Well, my opinion is don't buy one of these without LiFePO4 batteries, because they suffer a lot less self-discharge and you get a hell of a lot more charge cycles out of it. Cheers All Powers for giving us a nice easy brew. So a little recap on this trip. Weather's been very good, apart from when we slept, which was absolutely fine. The campsite is amazing. It's gorgeous. It's quiet. It's natural. There's lots of fallen branches and bits of trees and stuff, trunks. Bits of trees. And they do ask you to leave them in place. The natural habitat, the beetles and the bugs and all that type of stuff, they thrive off rotting wood, so it just looks extremely natural around here. There's lots of bird song, No car noise. There is a main road over there, but you can hardly hear it. And you can't see anyone either. So here is our pitch. There is another pitch just there, but luckily for us, nobody's there. But then, apart from that, there's a couple of guys in a tent just the other side of that bush. But then further up that hill where you go to get out, there's then 3 camper van pitches. That's it. You driving, mate? You need to turn your seat round if you're going to. That's us for another week.
See his mum for Mother's Day and then go home to my mum and see her for Mother's Day.
Just need to pinch some daffodils on the way to my mum's. Might be a couple of weeks before you see us again.
That birthday, 18th birthday is another shenanigans.
Yeah. But yeah, check this site out. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.